What's going on today, Internet? Selfish from Retrospect here, and I thought it'd be kind of fun today to take a look at my little arcade machines. Now, if you spend some time here on the channel, you've noticed sometimes in my background these machines kind of pop up because I do keep them over by some of my emulators. These little guys I got a couple months ago, and I've never actually done anything with them. I haven't played them. I haven't really done anything. They've just been sitting there. So this one does come with a battery. Let's see how this bad boy goes in here. So this one just like that. This one also has, I'll go over, you know what, I'll go over everything here in just a second after we get these batteries in. Probably should have done this before I started filming, but hey, you know, it is what it is. At least now you guys know I haven't used these things yet. I was just fascinated by them, and I thought they'd be kind of cool, like decor for kind of offset all the handhelds I have on my desk, because I've got, I don't know, a little over a dozen handhelds on my desk right now, so just something a little bit different than having a handheld on here. These are emulators just like the handhelds are. They're just a different form factor, so I thought it was kind of neat. All right, we have batteries in both of them, so we'll go over each device. They are made by different manufacturers, and they have different things in them. This one right here we'll go over first. It has custom build games. So the games in this one are actually made by the manufacturer, I believe. I haven't played it yet, but I know that the games are not what we would normally see. Like, we're not going to see the Nintendo games and things like that. This thing is supposed to be built more of a true arcade as to where like the publisher put their games on here. Back here you have your power on and off. Your battery door with your batteries behind it like we just went over. This one does not have the ability back here to charge into a power cord anywhere. On the sides, you can notice that there is also no volume. On the front as well, but there is a volume button here. It's one of those where you hit the peak and then it starts back over again. You have your joystick, which is really clunky, which is what you would expect from something like this. Your buttons actually aren't that bad for something like this. They're pretty springy though, they seem probably more clicky on here than they actually are in real life. Now we'll take a look at this bad boy. Now this one here is more of your traditional arcade cabinet where you're going to see some meme games and things like that on there. Some things that take advantage of Final Burn, kind of things like that. I do not believe that you can add games to this, but as you'll see here, we'll start on the back, I guess. So here's your on-off switch, just like the other one. Here's your battery door, like you saw me put in. There is a rechargeable battery for this, which I really like because that just gives you some more longevity. You're not having to buy batteries for it all the time. The other thing is this one actually does plug into power. I have tested the power out on this before, but I haven't used the machine itself, but I have turned the power on just to make sure it worked, because I thought the battery wasn't working and I didn't realize that they had gaff tape over the terminals on the battery. And then you have a 355 millimeter out, so you can get some real good stereo sound. Now on the side of this one, this is your volume, and this one has a slider, which I actually much prefer over the volume option on that one. And then you also have the full arcade style with your reset start buttons all up here, and that's your coin button, but you have a full arcade style button set, except for I don't know that any of the games on here actually use the full button set, but they're still using emulators which aren't built for playing games like this. This is going to be a really interesting video to try to film, and I'm going to try to kind of make it short and sweet, so I will pop a game or two on each one of these. So as you turn them on, they fire right up. And so as I was talking about the volume, and A moves us forward here. So let's see, what kind of game do we want? Let's go action. So we got some Robot Wars, we got some Balloon Boy, Jumpy Boy, Rescue, Speedy Girl, Pool Party. Let's go to Pool Party. I wonder what that's all about. I'm guessing you jump in the pool? Oh, jump onto a raft, I bet. First try. So I guess you just spend some time getting these. Wow, I'm way too good at this. So this would be something my kids might have fun playing. Is that kid naked? Wait, is there a naked kid in there? Yeah, is that one naked? That's really disturbing. Okay, let's get out of here. So we can pause, but we can also just hit the menu button, get back out here. Oh, good, my volume goes back up automatically. What did we do last time? Action? Ooh, this will be cool. It looks like there's some blackjack and stuff like that on here. This would be great. Slot machine. This would be great for sitting here on my desk. I can just play slots. Max bet. This would be great for being on my desk, just because when I'm bored or if I'm on a call or something like that, I can play slots. So this kind of gives you an idea what this one's all about. Like I said, these are all just games that are made by, I believe, the maker of the actual device itself. A little bit different than we normally would see in emulation, but actually a little bit more unique in the fact that it's more original. Okay, now this one here, and I'm sure you've seen both of these probably on like AliExpress or on Temu or China Vision, any of the Chinese websites have these. We'll turn this one on. So we got some Street Fighter and stuff on here. So like I said, this one here is going to be more your traditional arcade. 156 games on here. Lots of stuff to kind of play with here. I don't know what I want to play. Batman Revenge. I don't know that was arcade. Dick Tracy. Man, I haven't played that game in a while. Some good classics on here. Some are definitely arcade games and some are a little questionable. Bible Adventure. What? Let's just do Ninja Turtles. Donatello's always been my favorite. See, it only uses the 2 buttons. So that's kind of what I was expecting, honestly. And I think that most of the games are going to be like that. Let's see if I can play this in a way that you guys can see it. This would be pretty comfortable like this, but you guys won't be able to see anything. So this is really just a traditional, what is it? Turtles Hyper or whatever it's called. I don't remember anymore. There's so many of them. And I remember the trick with these too is you can literally just win these games by jump spinning the entire time, which is the most boring thing in the world, but you really don't have to do anything else. You can just keep killing people by doing this. Or you pick one guy up and you start running him into the other guys. That guy got hit in the nards. Okay, now I'm kind of curious if Street Fighter on the top here uses the rest of these keys. I don't remember the order any of them go in, but it'd be kind of dope if it does. Otherwise, I don't know why they're here. Oh, here, maybe this will make... Oh, still really dark. Mostly just the same keys. It's like you have an extra A and B key. Or 2 extra A and B keys. Bummer. Well, anyways, I just wanted to share these with you. I thought they were pretty cool, and I like to do a lot of stuff with emulation, and it's pretty cool to have something like this where you can emulate. I don't have room in my house to build an arcade, so my wife won't let me. She says someday I can do it. I actually have all the parts and everything to build a cabinet if I had a cabinet and a place to put it, but I do not have a cabinet or a place to put it. In the meantime, these are kind of fun to have on my desk. Not only do they look cool and people ask a lot of questions about them, which is kind of neat, but they are just emulators like everything else, but they just have a different form factor, and sometimes it's just nice to have something that's a little different. I don't know, what do you think? Leave a comment down below. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below and just ask me whatever you want. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching. I'm out. If you like what you saw here today, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. There's a button right here in the middle of the screen. Also, if you want to see more, feel free to click on one of these videos. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Sweet baby Jesus. Bye, Jesus.